Divine Rising, everyone. It is, according to the Gregorian calendar, the eve of Jesus's birthday. What that has turned into, what the meaning of that is, has really been grossly misconstrued. And it has been all become about consuming, right? Let's consume this. Let's consume that. What did you buy? Did you buy me a big present? Did you buy this one a present? Did we buy this one enough presents? It's a lot. It's a lot. And it's what are we fucking doing? What are we fucking doing? Well, we're driving ourselves crazy over a baby's birthday who's supposed to represent peace and love and kindness. And instead of doing that, we go to the malls and curse each other out and fight each other in parking lots. And I mean, as far as I can remember, going back to Cabbage Patch dolls, fighting people in stores over a fucking doll that your child must have for Christmas. Really? Seriously? Okay, great. So today's meditation is about that. Today's meditation is about that. Why are we doing that? And can we reset ourselves to go back to remember what every day is about, not just holidays? Um, because who declared these days, right? I told my kids Valentine's Day was just a made-up holiday between New Year's and St. Patty's Day because they needed people to spend money. And they didn't know. They were like, let's just come up with something. Oh, Valentine's Day. That sounds good, right? Let's make up a story about it. There was this guy named Saint Valentine, which is probably real. Da-da-da, 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 bada bing, bada boom. Now you got to spend money on chocolates and flowers. And if you don't, you're a bad boyfriend. And if you don't receive them, you're not worthy. The fuck are we doing? Right? Like, what is happening? So, I don't mean to be Debbie Downer. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be I have to think of a name. I'm not Debbie Downer. I'm trying to be realistic Rita without being sad Sam. Okay, so we're not sad, we're not judging, we're not any of that. Because I don't want to come off like that either. Let's just have a shift of perception, right? And a little bit of grounding and really just telling ourselves what these days are all about so that we don't get stressed out, so that we don't make ourselves feel some way about not being able to afford TVs for your 8-year-old son, so that we don't feel some kind of way about not living up to some kind of expectation that has evolved into this, right? So that is what today's meditation is about. So let's go ahead, close our eyes. Take those deep inhales through your nose. When you exhale out your mouth, release everything that does not serve you. Literally, physically, spiritually, metaphorically, see it leaving your body with the exhales, with each inhale. That fresh air, that new day. I don't know where you are in the world, but where I am, we beat the sun. We're here ready to greet Mother Earth as she rises, awakens, renews. Feel yourself arriving. Feel the earth beneath you, supporting you, holding you, reminding you that you are here, you are whole. Now, gently bring your awareness to your heart space. We're not forcing anything, doing anything, we're just observing. Feel the rhythm here. Feel your heartbeat. This is your compass. This is what tells you what direction to go in. Can you feel that heart space expanding? Just by bringing awareness there. This heart has known many seasons. This heart has been through many experiences. Joy and grief, gathering and solitude, celebration and rest. Your heart remembers something older than calendars, older than expectations, older than traditions shaped by noise and demand. So, for everyone who has joined this morning, for everyone who's holding space for themselves, let yourself listen. Listen now to this heart space. As we rest here, do you notice any images or memories that arise around the word holidays? Is it crowded stores, bright lights, endless lists, pressure to buy, pressure to perform joy, pressure to prove love through spending? Without judgment, simply observe. What does the word holidays invoke in your spirit? Somewhere along the way, holidays were turned into something loud, something hurried, something transactional. The winter solstice was a moment that once honored light, rest, gratitude, ancestors, love, and renewal were slowly reshaped into seasons of consumption, consuming more, more, more. This is not your fault. We were taught this. We all were taught this. We were all programmed to believe Christmas is about receiving gifts. Christmas is about buying gifts. Christmas is about consuming. Notice how your body feels when we think about this version of holidays. Is there tightness in your heart, in your body? Fatigue? Do you feel tired? Is there a quiet grief that comes along with holidays as well? Without judgment, just observe compassionately here. Now breathe into this place with compassion. So inhale, exhale, seeing that air come out and just spreading love and compassion over everyone who is feeling that way right now. Reminding everyone who's not here, sending out this frequency to their higher selves as they sleep, to remind ourselves to give ourselves love and compassion in this season, especially the Christmas one. There's nothing wrong with enjoying beauty or gifts or celebration. There's nothing wrong with that. But there is something sacred that gets lost. What is the meaning of those gifts when they're replaced by excess? What connection is really happening to people when it's replaced by comparison? What is happening to love when it is measured by cost instead of presence? With a CE, presence. Let's acknowledge this loss gently. Let's bring the holidays back to our heart. Let's imagine something different. Let's imagine holidays not as dates on a calendar, but as states of being. Picture a holiday that lives inside of you, quiet and warm and spacious. A holiday that feels like being fully present, sharing breath with someone you love, lighting a candle in the dark, offering gratitude without an audience, resting without guilt, giving without depletion. Feel what that kind of holiday brings to your body. How does that peace feel in your soul? This kind of celebration cannot be bought. It can't be advertised. It cannot be rushed. You cannot sell it to anyone else. It lives in stillness. It lives in sincerity and authenticity. It lives in the courage to slow down. With each breath, imagine this inner holiday expanding in your chest like a soft glow. Perhaps open your mouth as you take those exhales, really releasing. Feeling that peace settle into your bones. You don't need permission to celebrate this way. You don't need to earn it. You don't need to explain it. Your presence is enough. Your breath is enough. Your heart is enough. Now gently ask yourself, don't force an answer, just ask. What would it feel like to let the holidays be something I embody instead of something I consume? Just quietly listen without judgment and see what your guides show you. Maybe the holiday looks like a simpler rituals, simpler day. Maybe that perfect holiday looks like clearer boundaries. Maybe it looks like more rest or more honesty or more time with yourself. There is no right way, only your way, only the way that your heart knows which way to go. As we bring our awareness back to your breath, keep breathing. Bring the awareness to your body and to the space around you. Let's take a moment here to be so grateful that there's a roof over our head. Let us be so grateful that there's food in our refrigerator. Let us be so grateful that there are options in our closet for clothes for us to wear. Let us be grateful for the multiple pairs of shoes that we get to choose from. Let us be grateful for the friends and the family and the people that we have in our space who love us unconditionally, who support us in all of our dreams, who hold us in all of our glory. Let us be grateful for the breath that we are breathing. Let us be grateful for the warmth that envelops us right now. Let us be grateful for the communities like TikTok and Zoom that bring us together from the comfort of our own homes. Let us be grateful for where our journeys have brought us. Let us be grateful for how strong we are. Add to that list now. Now take that frequency as we all encircle Earth holding hands, extending love and hope and grace and resilience and strength to all of those that we know. Next to us, across from us, on the other side of the world. If you know someone who is going through a hard time right now, homelessness, sickness, relationship problems, issues with their children, depression, anxiety, let's not extend pity and sorrow and any of that stuff. Let's extend strength, resilience, love, compassion, grace, and cover them in that light. I'm thinking of a color. Extending that color out to you guys. See if you can telepathically pick up on what I am sending you. And when you are ready, let's go ahead and stretch and bring yourself out of this space back into this dimension, this timeline. So I really hope that made somebody feel better about the holidays. Purple. I guess all my usual suspects on TikTok are sleeping. All my usual suspects on TikTok are sleeping. Okay. Anyone else? It was white. But that's also the crown chakra, Karina. So that's why I was like, oh, purple, white, spiritual. I was thinking all of that and covering you guys. Um, but yeah, let's not forget, let's not forget that everything is programming. And we can buy into the programming that Christmas is about consuming, about presents, about how much money you spent. Or we can program ourselves to remember, to listen to our hearts and what it's really saying. I am next year, my kids are still little, they're 8 and 9. So I'm not sure they're ready to let go of their perception of Christmas yet, which is okay. And we talk about holidays and I am that mom that's like, holidays are all made up. Holidays are all made up. They asked me if any holidays were real, and I said yes, Halloween. Halloween is real. Is Christmas real? Winter solstice is real. New Year, is New Year's even New Year? January 1st, that New Year's is according to the Gregorian holiday. If you go by other calendars, New Year's in April. It's not in January. So even New Year's Day, is that real? Is it? Is that the, who knows? After the solstice? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But like the Asians, we celebrate the Lunar New Year. The first moon, the first new moon, right? That's what we consider, well, they call it the Lunar New Year because the Gregorian calendar calls January 1st the New Year. So the Asian people started calling it the Lunar New Year, right? Because they go by the lunar cycle. So that's why when I say holidays are fake, that's why I told my holidays are fake. Who made this up? Somebody was like, you know what? I think we're gonna do it on this day. You know what? Why don't we do this? Columbus Day. The fuck was that even about? Somebody decided to give him a day. Do you know what I mean? What is a holiday? Just a day that somebody was like this, right? Bye, Chrissy. Thank you for joining. Um, what is it? You get to tell yourselves. And that's why I said I'm not being a Debbie Downer. I'm not being a Debbie Downer, but I refuse to give away my power to consumption. I refuse to feel bad some way because I did not get my kid a PlayStation 5 or the newest one every year. I don't feel bad that, and that's the thing too, like my 9-year-old son, this was the first year I took them shopping to go buy presents. Like I took him to buy a real present for his sister. They could choose, right? I took him. Homeboy spent the whole hour looking for himself. He was like, "Oh, I like this. Oh, I like this. Oh, can I get this?" And I was like, "This is this right here, sunshine of mine. You're proving my exact point." And this is exactly why I will continue to program you so that you understand that holidays are not about this. Holidays are not about the presents and all of that. Um, he asked me, he's like, "You move my elf, don't you?" He's like, "You move my elf, don't you?" And I was like, "Why do you keep saying that?" And he was like, "Because I saw it on YouTube." And I was like, "Okay, well, then if you think I move your elf, I'm just going to stop moving them." He's like, "You do move it." I go, "I didn't say that. I said, if you think that, then maybe that's what's going to happen." And he was like, "No." So I've kept moving them. This year, I even made a mess. I don't make messes. So this year I even made a mess where it looked like they like brought sprinkles so the kids would think. So I'm not like a complete asshole. I go and and it's for the magic for my kids. I'm not like, no, no, no. I know a lot. My cousin refuses to do the elves. She doesn't do the elves for her kids. You know what I mean? Because again, this tradition of the elves, who made it up? And now it's something extra that the parents all got to do. Why? So, like I said, my kids got about 2 more years. Once my daughter hits 10 and my son hits 11, I'm going to tell them this is how we are celebrating Christmas as the earliest from now on. And because we have been blessed to be able to, we are no longer buying presents. My kids got 2 more years of this Gregorian calendar Christmas. In 2 years, I'm going to tell them we are no longer doing presents. We're traveling. So the money that we would spend on all this junk that you don't need, because you don't need um shoes and clothes. I mean, these are all basic needs that are already being met. So why are you expecting to get a whole bunch of this stuff at Christmas every year? Instead of that money, spending it on that, we're going to go somewhere. Pick a country, pick a state. Let's go to San Diego for Christmas, where it's warm. Let's go to Ireland. There's places that you can fly that are affordable, right? Right, Monica? Let's go to Hawaii. Well, no, I'm going to stay away from Hawaii. They need their land back. They're overcrowded. Let's go to Montana. Let's go to a ranch in Montana for Christmas one year. Why the fuck not? Let's have experiences. Because when my kids turn 18 and 19, I don't want them to be like, "Oh my God, do you remember that Christmas when I was 10 years old and I got that PlayStation?" I want them to be like, "Do you remember That Christmas when I was 11, we went to San Diego. That Christmas when I was 12, we went to Spain. That Christmas when I was 13, we went to Paris. That Christmas when I was 14, we went to Italy. The Christmas when I was 15, we went to Montana. The Christmas when I was 16, we went to Miami. The Christmas when I was 17, we went to San Diego, right? Experiences are everything. So that's why I said I'm going to give my kids about 2 years, 2 more years, and then I'm gonna say to them, well, and I'm gonna be like, and that doesn't mean that they're not gonna get gifts. It was because when we were in the meditation and I was sitting there and they were like, picture your holiday. That's what I was picturing. I've always pictured it like that. But then it was going like, I was just sitting there and watching my life. I was like, oh, that's my timeline in the future. I love it. I'm going to match that frequency. Thank you very much. Thank you. Your heart knows.
And that Jerry and I are doing that with Mackenzie. We're leaving the day after Christmas and we're going to Key West.
Is this the first time you're doing this?
Yeah, this is the first time we're doing the experience instead of the gifts. And we're very excited. We got a couple small gifts for each other, but
Exactly. Exactly.
yeah,
That's what I'm
we're
thinking. Like
excited.
what the guys were showing me was like, so, go take these trips, right? But then it's like, okay, some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community's experience. What did I even say? Every single time. It's like, what did I even say this time? But anyway, um, little gifts so like maybe and they were showing me Liam at like 18 and 19. They were like, when your son's older, like let's say like he needs a watch, like his watch is, so you know what I mean. So at Christmas time when we take these experiences and then buying stuff that is like it's more meaningful. Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, you really needed this, and that's why I got this for you. But Karina, I love that. Like that's exactly and your daughter's older, so she like that's even a better
Yeah,
age.
she's actually, yeah, so we're really excited. We're gonna fly out the next morning, and we always host Christmas and have a huge holiday gathering in our house. And this is the first year we said we're not hosting Christmas because we're going on vacation the next day. So let me tell you, when I say this Christmas has been the most peaceful, relaxing, quiet, magical, I love it. This is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. Me and my
This
family.
is what it's
Yeah.
all about. You and your family. Every year, hosting all these people, doing all these things. And for what? Do you know what I mean? Oh, you were talking to somebody how you low-key hate useless gifts. Exactly. Exactly. Monica on TikTok is like, because then also so performative. So performative. Oh my gosh. That's why I said like it's so like it grossed me out. And then I worked in Monroeville Mall. I worked at this local mall here. That really sealed the deal for me. I was already having these perceptions about Christmas, right? Oh yeah, yeah, gifts that have no thoughts. And in the indigenous culture, they don't buy anything. They make everything. They make all their gifts. And I kind of like that too. Do you know what I mean? Like making gifts. If I were a knitter or a sewer, I would like make blankets, but I'm not. Maybe I will be. Maybe I should become a knitter. You know what my thing used to be when I was a singer? I'm still a singer, but when I used to do that, like for a living, I would call everybody and sing happy birthday. That was like my thing. They loved it. I would sing happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. That was my gift. A beautiful song, right? I was like, my voice is beautiful. Do you want to listen to it on your birthday? But I would call it actually like sing happy birthday to everybody. And it's so crazy because I did it this year to my friend Sarah, and I forgot to call my friend Jess on her birthday. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to start doing it again. I'm going to start calling people and singing
I
them.
love it. You know what I've been doing? I've been recording. I only did this twice, so I can't say, but it's been successful both times. I record a specific meditation for the person, and it's like a 5 or 6 minute meditation,
Oh,
a
I love
channeled
it.
meditation for them for their
Yeah.
birthday, and then I send it to them as a gift, and then they have it. So
That's good. That's a good one. That is a good one.
free, 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 but it's so
And it's
special.
meaningful. It's
Meaningful.
something that they can
Me and they
like,
can listen
yes.
to it over and over again.
Oh yeah. And
Yeah.
Monica was saying that's so special and intimate. Yes, very. I love that. I love that. So, guys, yes, let's remember. And guys, Monica, whoever's listening, I don't know what you guys are doing. I will be back on at 9:30. So that's literally in like almost 3 hours to do readings. So yeah. So this morning, do you know what I mean? Let's remind ourselves. Let's remind ourselves before you go crazy and tell yourself that you have to do all the things, right? Who said? Who said? Who made these rules up? And why are you following them? Who made these rules up and why are we following them? Like, oh, supposed to buy presents, spend money, buy better.
Distraction,
Yeah,
distraction,
be the best.
consumerism.
Yes, consume, consume, consume. Are you happy? Because here's the thing too, right? Oh, no worry, Christina. It's recorded. But it was a meditation about consumption, so you'll love it. But it's also like, what like again, consuming. That's not what the holidays are about. So please remember that. Please listen to your heart. Please go into that space. All right? I love you all. I'll see you guys. Are you meditating tomorrow, Karina, or no?
I
Chris.
don't think so. I
Okay.
don't think so. I think I might sleep in for
Tomorrow,
Christmas.
sleep in. Yes, 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 yes. I will
Love
be
you
live
guys.
tomorrow, but like later on in the day, if you guys want to come get some readings, I'll be on Instagram later. So yeah, on Thursday. So all right, love you guys. I will see you later.
Love you. Thank
Love
you.
you. Have a great Wednesday because it's just Wednesday. So have a great Wednesday. Have a great Wednesday, everyone, because here's what we have